and I'm here to talk about essential oil applications. There are three types of application: aromatic, topical, and internal. And within those, there's a lot of different ways you can use these. So when I'm going to use my oils and I'm trying to decide how to use them, I want to think of what my intention is. For aromatic use, things like clearing the air, balancing and changing your emotional state, and I want to clear my sinuses with essential oils by using them aromatically. So those are the three main categories for aromatic use. When we talk about topical use, we're looking at things like having healthy circulation and lymphatic system flow and immune balance, and we also want to have our bodies work well and not have a lot of inflammation. You can think of topical use also for skin and for musculature and nerves and things like that. And when we think of internal use, we're really looking at the organ systems inside. So again, I'll mention like how we deal with toxicity and how we deal with elimination and pathways of circulation. So there again is overlap between topical and internal on those levels as well. Here are some of my favorite methods of aromatic use. Opening the bottle and inhaling straight from the bottle. Very, very easy. You can do that. You can also put a drop in your hand and rub your hands together and then use your hands as a diffuser. You can use something like this, which is an atomizer. And this is nice, especially for kids or for pregnant women with nausea. There's a little cotton swab that you fill with about 10 drops of essential oil and put it in that. I like the glass ones. That's really nice too. You can also use spray bottles, and like this one's a countertop spray, but when I clean my countertops, I have the dual effect of lifting my mood up while I'm doing it. There is also the option of using a diffuser or a nebulizer. This is a really simple one that uses water, but the important thing to know about this is it uses cold water. You can also use vibration so that you don't destroy a lot of the therapeutic compounds in the essential oils. You don't want to use a diffuser that heats up the essential oil. Another way to use them aromatically is by taking a bath and smelling them in the bathtub. Always mix essential oils when you're using a spray or any kind of water. Mix them with some sort of emulsifier so that they mix in with the water. So with a bath, I often use salts or cream, and with this kind of thing, and when I say cream, I mean like heavy cream, like Cleopatra. With a spray bottle, I often use glycerin. With a foot bath, I'll use glycerin as well. So it depends on what works best for you, but you want to make sure to mix them with an emulsifier. When you want to be able to breathe better through your nose, you can heat hot water in a mug and then put a drop of each. About 4 different essential oils can be used for clearing your sinuses. And then keep the pot covered until you're ready to breathe out of it, and simply you can either use a towel or just breathe over the mug in order to like cleanse your sinuses. Now, when it comes to topical, one of the easiest ways to use these topical is, again, just to open the bottle and put them directly on your skin. So this is something that you can do if your skin is not very, very sensitive, or you're not working with someone very, very young. Look at the bottle and find out how abrasive it is to the skin. If it says this is a sensitizing oil, be careful, dilute the oil. Please follow the instructions. Something like oregano or clove are very strong. They definitely need to be diluted or not used directly on the skin. Another way that you can use these is through massage. There's a lot of benefit to mixing with carrier oils, including helping them to get rubbed in all over your body, and also it slows down the absorption so they last a little bit longer, especially to support the muscles and the stress response and circulation, things like that. Use a foot bath, add a few drops to your shampoo bottle, to your lotion, to your hand soap. The list goes on and on. I'll use like a crock pot with hot water if someone has some kind of problem where they need to keep applying the oils, and heat also helps. Soak rags in the essential oil and water, and then again emulsifier like glycerin or something, and then you can keep applying those over and over again to help support someone. You can use sprays and spray to open wounds. You can add these to ointment with open wounds because these are really special oils that are tested for purities. A lot of people will use them with acupuncture points and reflexology points, and that's really fun for topical use. And finally, internal use. So a lot of people like to just put a drop of something like lemon or grapefruit in a glass of water. Make sure you're using glass or stainless steel and not plastic. This is a little gel cap with essential oils in it. I've used frankincense mixed with other oils in capsules that I make myself. The only thing is you need to kind of make them to order because they will leak out or evaporate. Eventually they're not airtight like a gel cap. Make sure you have some guidance with using these internally, I like to start small. I like to also look at the bottle and make sure it says supplement facts. That's how I know it's okay for internal use, but these are really amazing for supporting the health of your organ systems and your circulatory pathways, whether lymph or digestion, whatever you're working with, it helps to keep the body moving. And that's it. That's all about these applications. I know that there are a lot more I didn't go over, but those are the ways I most commonly use these, and there's so much more to learn. So please keep in touch with our community and try a little at a time. Thanks, y'all.